Yeah. Am I audible?
Okay.
Okay, Ashwaryath will join us in 2 minutes, actually, so we can start and she just join. I think.
Yeah, sure.
We are ready, actually.
Yeah, so am I.
Just a second, sorry to intervene. Is it possible to spotlight Bhavika?
Do you mean what to do?
Spotlight Bhavika, because I can see everybody, but not Bhavika.
I just tell her to
to turn on the camera.
just a sec, switch on the camera. Actually, she's muted herself also.
I did turn on my camera.
Okay, Bhavika, we can see you. And if the host can just pin her so that, she remains on screen.
So we will help you with this, and as well as the questions that we will share all the presentations of all the participants. Okay, guys, let's start.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Country Pitch of India. And today we are here to select the finalists for the fashion pitch, the best ideas that can change our lives. So even before we start, I would like to introduce the NFZ team, which helped us with this, and it was their idea. So Maria, would you want to tell more about the NFZ and what do you plan to do? I mean, what was your...
Okay, Nilanjana, thank you very much for introduction. My name is Maria Terechova, and I'm founder of this project, New Fashion Zone. And guys and jury members, it is so nice to see you all together today. I want to tell you that we are looking for great ideas that can change the fashion industry. I mean, the technical side, I mean the side of connections to cross-fashion ideas. In our project, we already have 32 countries, 532 applicants. From India, 117 actually, which is a very big number. And we are happy with this. Regional pitches will be 6, and today we are in India. International experts involved 45 people and 22 countries and partners in different countries. Today you are here to pitch your great ideas and to pitch your startups and projects, your very different ideas. But at the same time, I wish you all good luck, and I wish you to, at the end of this day, to be a part of our pre-acceleration, which is the next step of our project, and we'll start in several days, 16th of November. And I wish you good luck and to win the main prize of this project, which is $5,000 for MVP development. And but anyway, you will have a unique chance from our board and from our partners and experts, angels, investors all around the world to be listened, to have the chance that your project will touch their hearts, I hope, and you will find some support and help of mentors, experts, coaches to help you to do the next steps. So good luck to everybody. Don't worry, everything will be okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Maria. But I would like to add one more thing. What I felt very interesting about NFZ is people do come up with ideas about fashion. But this one, it was a little tricky because the participant had to collaborate or club fashion with technology, science, sustainability, and social media. So this is where the challenge was. And it was a challenge for me and Tanya also to find that relevant participants. So, and that's how we came from 117, we could come down to 6 or 7 and 6 participants and 7 presentations. So thank you so much, guys, for giving us the opportunity to explore as well.
Of course, Nilanjana, it is very challenging to choose only 6 from all these more than 100 participants. But if you're today here, I want to tell you, the participants, that you're the best in India. in order to find some ideas or projects that will develop fashion business.
Thank you so much. And one more interesting thing about this NFZ project was, I mean, they could have participant as young as 9. So that was the very interesting part. But since it was exam time and then holiday time here in India, therefore I could not come in contact with the schools. Otherwise, I would have done that.
Yes.
So I really wanted the schools to participate, but because of Corona and the schools being closed, I couldn't actually contact them. So next time we do, well, would like to the school kids to also join us, because they are the ones who have excellent ideas actually.
Cool. Good to hear. And maybe several words about partners, and as we have this slide here. First of all, thank you, Jana, Batra, and your team, and great job been done till this day. And I want to introduce international partners, which are 3D Look, Ventures, Plus Ventures, HR2Tech, Wise Guys, 100 Open Startups, Happy Farm, and Step IT Academy.
Okay, then as far as this is for the participants. Everyone has 3 minutes to present their ideas and 2 minutes for the jury to answer the jury questions. And the finalists will be announced at the last pitch. So a little while ago, we were discussing that once the participants are about to reach 3 minutes, we will tell them that you have another 10 seconds to wrap up. And so
maybe several words about criteria.
Yeah, please explain about criteria to the
for jury and for all the participants, one more about criteria of this project, how to evaluate it. There are 4 criteria on this relevance of the idea for the fashion industry, which is the first, and the jury member will decide if it's relevant or not. Innovations and uniqueness, it's also up to you, because we are very happy to have experts, international experts and specialists from around the world today, so we can evaluate this as well. Competitive advantages, I want to remind to our participants, and we will ask you after all the presentations, what is your competitive advantages, what is a competitive game, who are your competitors, so be prepared to answer these questions after your presentations. And a realist process implementation. Is it real to do what participant says in the last slide? We will evaluate it together with jury, and we will use from 0 to 10 points for each criterion. Which means that if we are here, we already have at least 1 point, and 10 means that it's incredible, something that breaks through out ideas that will change for sure fashion industry. And you think so, please mark it with 10 points. And one more thing for juries, please find the link to evaluation. And be sure that you first choose your name in evaluation forms, and you'll choose the name of participant, name project of participant, and then evaluate with criteria. And do not forget to write several words of comments, because it's very important for our participants to work on it, especially for those who will be in the Pre-Acceleration Program. They will have the feedback from jury, and they will work on it during all the months from 16th of November up to demo day 16th of December. Let's come back to our jury today.
Yeah. So now I would like to introduce the jury to all the participants. Okay. So first we have, First we have Subrata from Ida Capital Ventures. Ida Capital Ventures is a VC firm, and we support the startups financially as well as mentorship as well. So Subrata has 22 years of professional experience, and he was basically to technology, but he has held various global leader positions in Fortune 500 companies, and he's also an alumnus of Buckley Hearst School of Business and IIT Delhi, and he has also consulted for various companies around the world. So next we have Katriana Karamashova. She is the area manager of Eastern and Western Europe at Mason Landwin, commercial experience at Saint Laurent, Alexander Wang, Celine Stella McCartney, Yves Solomon, designer experience at Balenciaga, Rue du Mail from Mateen Sidban. Next, we have from India, Ms. Anupama Chakraborty, a professor in fashion design and also heading the fashion design department in NFZ Delhi campus. Gathered her industry experience for 5 years in various retail corporates as a fashion designer and is currently engaged in NFZ Delhi for more than 11 years. Next, of course, we have Maria, founder of NFZ Fashion Pitch, founder New Fashion Zone, co-owner X-Trend Group, angel investor, business owner, fashion expert, member of international apparel exhibitions, trade missions, speaker, and of course, mentor. And last but not the least, we have Mr. Kazbek Bektursonov, angel investor, decentralized finance expert, CEO, Fashion Coin, a cryptocurrency for creative GenZ people, and the first NIFT-based social network, Proof of Love. So let's get started now with the participants. So first we have Biplav.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Biplav, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
Okay. So first we have Biplav from, okay, and he has Ink Street and Company, which is the first social commerce platform of Northeast that is creating sustainable fashion using fused fashion technology and connecting fashion with digital media and social media platforms. So all the best, Biplav.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay,
Biplav, before you start, I just wanted to ask you to tell us when we can show the next slide, okay? Just to be sure that we are on the same way. Thank you.
Sorry. Okay, so a very good evening to all the jury members and namaskar from India. My name is Biplav Deka. I'm also known as Rudra by my friends also. And my company is Ink Streets & Co. And as ma'am already said, the Ink Streets has been the foremost social commerce platform of Northeast since 2018. And we are expanding gradually into different sectors as well. So ma'am, next slide, please. Can we have the next slide? Yeah. Okay, so the basic description of Ink Streets can be said as it is a conglomerate of two different ideas coming together, where first priority we give into fashion. We create sustainable fashion using fused fashion technology. That is, we create clothing line from like traditional materials and all kind of stuff, and we introduce them into Western designs, and we get stuff out of it. And also, what we do for marketing and all, we actually don't go for like direct paid marketing or stuff like that. We incorporate social media and digital media into fashion. So what we do, we take up influencers, we take up like creators and all those kind of people, all the creative people out there. So we incorporate them for our marketing purposes. So that is one of the reasons why Ink Streets is called as the social commerce, because we're incorporating social media or the digital media into e-commerce or the fashion commerce industry, and we're creating a platform out of it. And also, especially the youth of Northeast who are interested in like creative careers. Say suppose someone's interested in illustration or artist, or say suppose someone is interested in designing. So we also give them a platform to showcase their talents as well. So that is what Ink Streets is all about. Can we have the next slide, please, ma'am? Yes. So the main problem that we are tackling is limitation of creative platforms, limitations of the conventional e-commerce platform, and awareness of this whole startup idea and the whole system of e-commerce platform in Northeast. See, the thing is, startup and entrepreneurship is still a very new concept in Northeast till now. And that is one of the reasons why many individuals who has great potential here in Northeast, they go unnoticed, because they don't have the proper means and the proper channel to like come up with ideas. What happens is that since a very early stage, Ink Streets has been a prime platform in taking up such individuals, and then we create a platform that is like tailored to their like needs, and we market them as well as our products on our same website. We have our own website, we market them with our own website. And we have seen speaking like in terms of fashion, we have seen there has been a gap of design and size everywhere. This whole platform is very emotionally like connected to us, because I have been a healthy kid, since like growing up. And what happened is that whenever I used to visit any kind of shop for like my attires or something, the shopkeeper used to say, Ki, I'm really sorry, sir, but your size is not available. So it felt like a tight slap on our faces.
Biplav, actually, you have to be your 3 minutes time is almost over. So
Yes.
Another 10 seconds, you have to wrap up. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So what? So that's like basically the whole idea of social media incorporated into like e-commerce stream. So that is social commerce, and we already have our, as you can see that we already have our resources, we have our products and our platform, all that's ready. But the main thing that we are looking out for is guidance and mentorship, where is the main function that we lack, and also funding, because since is incorporation, Instricts & Co has been completely bootstrapped. So that is the main thing that we're looking out through this platform, through NFZ. And please, the next platform, please. Yes, and this is the slide for product. But since I have already said we have been in business since since 2018, we have most of the things on our own. But yeah, we are in need of like mentorship and guidance throughout like step 4, 5, and 6. We have we need a little bit of help during the last like stages of the launches. Can you have the next slide, please? Okay, so these are some of our achievements that we have been awarded with so far. And if you can just go to the next 2 slides, then yeah, so these are our collabs and some other products. As I've already said, it is also a creative platform. So we have our own magazines, we have artists and illustrators. So this is some of their works, and this is the collaboration. And
yeah, thank you, Biplav. You have to, okay. So thank you, very nice presentations, and good to know your achievements as well. So next we have Bhavika.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi Bhavika, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Can we please give to our viewers a few minutes to ask to previous participants?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Hello, thank you very much for this presentation. It seems you're doing a lot since 2018, but let's explain your current business model and maybe several numbers in net income, profit, something like this, if you exist several years.
Yes, surely, ma'am. The thing is, since we started back in 2018, we incorporated fashion late in December 2019. And since then, we had a business of around 5 lakhs, a solid number of 5 lakhs. We had a business of around 5 lakhs. And after that, because of the situation of the COVID, everything shut down, and we were not able to deliver our products anywhere in throughout the country. But then since March of this year, things have been speeding up, and since March, we have been able to do a solid profit of around 3.5 lakhs. So that's the current traction that's been going on. And also, ma'am, speaking of the whole creative the side, we have been able to incorporate 350 creators and illustration artists on board with us. So they are working with us as of now.
Okay. And one more question to understand, what is your main business model of monetization now? How do you earn money on this?
Ma'am, the foremost thing is we have our own website and we earn money directly through sales, but also we have artworks and those illustrations and artworks on our website. So we earn money through those by selling those artworks and by selling all those commissioned artworks as well. So the main like flow of money comes in from the e-commerce site, that is our like products, the fashion products. And on the other hand side, we have money inflow through the artist section and those other sections also.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Hi, I have a question too.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to ask you which criteria you're choosing. Is it only local sustainable brands, or do you work with international clients as well?
Actually, ma'am, we have our own like manufacturing unit, so we manufacture our own products. But then we also work with like designers or like people who are into this kind of careers from all over the country. As of now, we are not going international because that is a stretch and we have to learn a lot. But then again, yes, all across the country, we have our products. We have like a lab with like many designers all across the country. But yeah, we deliver our products also all across the country. But international, ma'am, as of now, yeah, it will be, it is tough as of now, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
I have a small question. Biplav, firstly, congratulating you because you have sustained through the COVID. So it's a very big thing for a fresh entrepreneur. What I wanted to ask you is there are a lot of companies or entrepreneurs who have started before this and during this COVID time, and they are doing very similar work. For example, they are manufacturing garments, they are working with the artisans, they are working with the craft clusters, bringing the native crafts forward, and then they are marketing it through the digital media and the social media. So in case you are asked, what is your USP of the design? How is your company, contributing to sustainability and technology in particular? So what do you have to say?
Okay, ma'am. As you've already said, yes, there are a number of like new entrepreneurs that are coming out with the same like sort of ideas. And what if I have to pitch for my products? It is the first and the like foremost thing is the price. That is our main USP. Because if we think about like traditional garments and all kind of stuff, speaking from Assam, since I'm from Assam, our like a traditional garment that comes in path or muga, that is known as the queen, of silk and all. So that current market price is very high. It will cost you around 30,000 or something if you go for like the garments made up of those kind of fabrics. But what happens is that when we manufacture, we take in the garments from the local like artisans and all. We take in the garments from there and we manufacture it at a very low price. So our price is unbeatable at that because of that. And also we are offering customer one very particular thing is that the customer can come in and customize their whole design and the fabric, of the whatever thing they order. Say suppose someone needs a groom attire, so that person can call us up and they can say ki, I want my attire in this fabric, in this design, using like this kind of thing. So we offer that customer centric like experience where each and every design can be customized according to the need of the customer. So that is something which is very new, I believe which is very new. And on the other hand side, speaking of like a creative side, what happens is that we have seen generally all the businesses they market using like paid ads or something, be it in Facebook or be it in Instagram. But what we do, we take a very different approach. We take up influencers and content creators who are rising, who want a taste of career, they want to start their career. We take up those influencers and those creators because they already have a base built up. So we cater to those people. We give them our products. So in a way, they also get a chance to like start off their career, and our product also goes into the market. So that is very much direct. Technically speaking, around 30 to 40% of our sales comes from those like direct marketing only. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, I think we can go ahead in case all the jurors have already evaluated. Please let us know if you're ready to listen next participant. So then Nilanjana can take the floor.
Need to have several minutes more.
Okay, sure.
Can we get just 30 seconds to vote, fill up the form? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Please do it.
Let us know when you're ready.
I just had a little question. Is it possible to see everyone and then mark? Or do we have to do it one after the other?
Yeah, please do it one after the other, like during the pitch and then the question and answer session, because we don't have, unfortunately, little time after that. But we'll still have the session, especially for juror, in another room, like without participants. So then you can discuss a little bit more after the all pitches. Yeah.
So, Professor Chakraborty, the way they have designed the form, you have to submit it first in order to get to the next one.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Okay. Is everyone ready? Shall I introduce Bhavika?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So next we have Bhavika Gupta with Antrax, which is an e-commerce brand, and they provide unique, sustainable jewelry made out of healing stones, seashells, coconut shells, beads, and pebble jewelry. So
shall I start?
Yeah, Bhavika, please start.
Hey everyone, presenting Antrax, where everyone and everything under the sky can be a jewel. Next slide, please. The first one. Okay. So in a world where everything is made by machines and where non-renewable resources are often depleted in the name of fashion, we wanted to create a sustainable line of jewelry with the natural elements and long-lasting designs. We aim to instill the value of belongingness among people by capturing Indian culture in the form of jewelry. It's a highly dynamic world, and we are trying to solve the problem of unemployment in the unorganized sector for social good. So how are we different from other jewelry brands? Is like that we not just sell jewelry, but we bring out the deeper meaning and values in each piece of jewelry. Next slide, please. Okay, so the main problem in the fashion world, we are focusing on reviving the historic and glorious Indian culture by gathering artisans from all parts of India. We know that Indian culture and Indian traditions have been dying in the entire globe, and we don't know how to bring up. Like there's no other brand or no other startup that is bringing up the Indian culture, the authentic Indian culture, and presenting that to the globe. So we are trying to do that, and with this, we take a pioneer step in introducing coconut, seashell, and pebble jewelry in India. We have modern designs inspired by ancient times and modern day. Next slide, please. Okay, so for this, I need a network of influencers and fashion stylists to create awareness about the project. Along with that, we need a funding for the marketing campaigns. Like I need influencers to partner with for my brand for a digital for building a digital presence, and a team to handle brands marketing and to build digital media strategies. Now, I also need to partner with the fashion shows, like the fashion people who are present in the fashion shows, and I want to bring out that idea to the world. Now, what I already have is a network of artisans from the entire India who actually make these pieces, because we make these pieces ourselves, we manufacture these pieces. Now, for launching, okay, now for launching these pieces, next slide, please. Okay, now we have already, like, we launched this 3 months back in August, and now we have already launched some collections, but for launching another collection on Instagram as well, we have our website. So we will need a few pieces to the influencers to create a buzz about the launch, and we already have inventory. We just need to bring out our idea to the world. Now we need to also collaborate with social media influencers who are coming up, and the fashion shows and the buying agents. We will gain new customers through social media ads and paid promotion. So Indian sustainable jewelry now also, for launching our new collections, we first need to collaborate with big influencers and then partner with some sustainable fashion designing brands for a sustainable fashion show day. And this will mark the beginning of Indian Sustainable Fashion Day. Now there are like various pictures of our works. Maybe on the next slide, please.
Please
yeah,
wrap up, Bhavika.
Yeah, sure. So these are some of the pictures you can see. This one is the coconut shell jewelry, the seashell jewelry, the bead jewelry, and the natural stone jewelry. So this is for the first time that it's launched in India, and that's my time. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I would like to request Jewry for their questions.
Okay, thank you very much, Bhavika, for your presentation. I have one question about the innovations and uniqueness. I need to evaluate this criteria. What is your innovation? What's
okay? So what we do is, so we recycle the old coconut and seashell through our artisans, and we integrate that into using new technology in order to make that coconut and seashell jewelry. Each piece is made by hand by the artisans using the technology and the tools that we make the artisans learn those tools, how to use that tools, and then we make these jewelry pieces. So that is the technology in the coconuts and seashell part.
Okay, thank you. And one more question. Your goal is to promote Indian culture, Indian jewelry.
Yeah.
Around the world. Are you going to spread this idea and promote other cultures, or it is a core of strategy, Indian culture? For me to understand the project better.
It's just, can you please repeat the question? Like, we are just promoting Indian culture.
Okay. Yeah. Will you promote? Will you promote Indian culture and Indian designers? If you have 2 designers already in your team, will be Indian designers go to global market or in international market? What do you think about your strategy expanding into international markets? Will you use design in different countries, or it is just for Indian designers go to international market?
Yeah, it's just for Indian designers. Like, since we are actually promoting the Indian culture, it's just for Indian designers who are actually going to the global market with us. We have already collaborated with various designers and various fashion shows to bring out that technology, to bring out our idea to the world, and just Indian designers.
Okay, are you going to use their different brands, or it will be all
it will be our own brand. In the beginning, it's our own brand only. We manufacture, and all our artisans, we have a proper network of artisans who manufacture these pieces, and it's our own.
Thank you very much.
I have a small question. The kind of products that you have on the presentation, can we go to that slide, please? I would like to inquire, are these products made by your company?
Yes, all these products are made by my company. They are made by my artisans.
Okay, because you mentioned coconut shells only, but I see a lot of other materials being used here.
Yeah,
so my question is, yes, my question is, because you spoke about Indian culture, how are you exactly relating Indian culture to these designs? To me, honestly speaking, these designs do not really, connect to the culture, because these are the kind of designs which we usually find even in general junk jewelry shop. So how will you be able to connect and convince about the uniqueness or the finesse of the product or the exquisiteness of the product, because you'll be marketing the products as maybe token or a representative of the Indian culture. But I mean, how are you doing that? There has to be something which will be able to convince the customers.
Okay, so firstly, those like if you say that these jewelry you can find in other jewelry shops also, like such kind of jewelry that is not made by hands, that is made by the material that is made by using different like machines. It's machine made generally, as I spoke in the beginning. Now, how we connect with Indian culture indirectly rather than connecting it with directly, like everything is made by hands, by the artisans, by themselves, and then we are selling the idea of our artisans who are actually connected to the roots of India. Artisans actually make like around very huge population of India, and they aren't getting the awareness, or they aren't getting the fame that is the required fame. So we are indirectly connecting the Indian culture with our jewelry designs. So even if you find that our jewelry designs aren't that unique, maybe, but you cannot find these are very specific pieces these are very exquisite pieces that are just made by our company and made by our artisans. So we are indirectly connecting our artisans to the Indian culture, and that's it.
So will it be correct to say that the uniqueness is more associated with the product material and not the design?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Because we are using coconut shell, seashell, and pebble jewelry. That's for the first time we are presenting in India. No other company has actually launched these pieces in India before. So we have the pioneer step.
Thank you.
I don't know if I can ask for the explanation of the name of the brand.
Antraksh.
What does it mean? Is it something?
Antraksh? Yeah, sure.
Explain your vision of this brand name, please. Thank you.
I'm really glad you asked that question. Antraksh is taken from the Sanskrit word antriksh, that means space. So, and our brand line is that everything under the sky can be a jewel. Now, with this, we connect. We have a mission to create a community where everyone can be a part of that community, and everyone can feel that belongingness with the Indian culture, and where everyone can be feel connected and happy. So that is what our aim is. Now we are using different elements like seashell, coconut, natural stones, pebbles, and beads. And with that thing in mind, we have like every person is unique, and we are bringing the uniqueness in every person, that depicting through our tagline and through our elements. So that is what our aim is and our vision is.
Thank you.
Havika, I have a question as well. What is the price point of your products?
Okay, so the range is very vast. Like we start with 350 and it goes up to 4,000, 5,000. Like you can see this seashell earrings, these are priced at around 350 now, and the coconut seashell necklace, you can see there, that's around 2,500. So it's a very vast range for all that fits all kinds of customers. So we are open to any kind of, the amount of range of customers.
I'm so sorry. It's just because I'm not from I'm from France, so for me it will be clear. Is it expensive price point or not expensive?
No, actually, sorry. Yeah, just give me. I'll just convert that. Maybe it's not very expensive.
Or in euro, please.
No. Is it for mass market? Is it like medium?
Yeah,
price?
it's for mass market. Actually, I have to use maybe a translator tool for telling the price, but it's very cheap. It's for mass market. Basically, it's also for the mass market and also for the upper class.
Then
so it covers all kinds of classes from lower to upper.
So in this case, I have another question. If it's for mass market, as you know, each material is quite unique. So for mass market, if, for example, you would get the order for like thousands, would you be available to produce it or not first? Because it could actually it could actually be a problem for your business. And then the second question is, if it's for mass market, do you have enough potential to produce all these things? Because with the delivery dates, with everything, it could be a problem as well. And because I know in India is one of the country who has big manufacturers for this kind of product. That's why the question about uniqueness is very important. And in I understand your idea that you want to be that is India-oriented product, that you have some ideas in it and it's sustainable. But as a business model, it's not so clear for me. So, thank you. Did you understand my questions or not?
Yeah, I did understand. So, firstly, on the production, like, we have a huge network of our artisans, and if we have to supply in the quantities of 1,000 and 10,000 and even lakhs, we will be able to do that because we have the technology, we have the artisans, we have the personnel to make these, and then we will be able to supply. There's no any lack of clarity in that. We will be able to supply. And secondly, for the uniqueness part, right? You asked about the uniqueness. Okay, so these are for the mass market and how we are very unique. It's for the first time that we are presenting. So for this, we need a proper digital media strategy. Like we have our own website. We sell through Instagram. We sell through website. And now, in order to make that available more in the market, we need to collaborate with social media influencers and other people in order to depict that these kind of jewelry can become the new normal. So, yeah.
But Havika, the uniqueness, I think it's not about the brand strategy, but uniqueness of the design. I mean, because there are lots of Indian brands who propose a lot of different designs, and it's also the price point is quite affordable. So it was well known since many years already. So my question, maybe not a question, maybe for you, if you would like to develop something really original from India. So maybe, first of all, think about your business model, and secondly, about the unique of the design, not only because social media, they can do something, but if the design product is not ready yet, it will be very complicated and difficult to develop it. You have to produce something really unique, something really connected to your culture. If you want something, maybe it could be different price point, as you said, but if you choose mass market, in this case, please be careful because the uniqueness is quite complicated, especially if you want to use the natural product and everything. You need really to find out your place in the market and to propose something that you can after work on.
Okay, so yeah, just to counter that, I have a plan that I already made like 3 months back before starting my business. So that's, we will also collect the pieces from different parts of India. Like this is just 5 elements. Now what we are doing is collecting different jewelry from different parts of India that is specific to the native culture, and then we are presenting to that also. We haven't introduced yet in our collections, but we will soon present that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. It's a great chance for us to see the feedback from the capital of fashion, from London and from Katerina today. So take this chance to hear some piece of advice. And let's go, Tatiana, please moderate us. Nilanjana.
Yeah, okay.
Evaluate.
So all the evaluation done. So shall I go for the next one? Okay. So next we have Ashwaryath. And our first project is about sportswear made out of bamboo fabric, which is good for absorbing sweat.
Hello everyone, Namaste from India. I'm Ashwaryath, and this is my idea using bamboo fabric in sportswear. This is a business idea solving a major problem in sportswear. Can I have the next slide, please? Yes, in activewear, in sportswear, we often see people who play rigorous sports like basketball or maybe athletics, running, badminton, be it any sports. People sweat a lot because since there is a major physical activity, and because of that the cloth absorbs the sweat and it becomes wet, and this directly affects the productivity while performing sports, and it can also create a very awkward situation, especially for the females. Most of the sports where we see in India or in global, it is mostly available in polyester. It doesn't usually completely soaks the sweat. So here I have introduced an idea where we can substitute the fabric with bamboo, or we can use 75% bamboo and fabric and 25% cotton fabric. First of all, bamboo fabric holds great properties such as breathability. It evaporates the sweat which get absorbed. So the fabric constantly remains lightweight, due to which there will be no effect on the sports activities, and people can carry on with their sports activities comfortably. Also, bamboo fabric is very stretchable, which again adds to its favor. Secondly, it also holds antibacterial properties, making it a great fit for active wear. Can I have the next slide, please? On the other hand, not just in sports but also in the physical activities like maybe dance or something, the same problem is created, and the unfavorable situations causes great problems. And while playing sports, while playing matches of basketball, badminton, or any other sport, the participant or the performer cannot leave the activity in between and cannot go for changing. So to solve this problem, I have introduced the bamboo fabric, which can solve these problems of sweat blocking, in introducing more stretchability and also creating great comfort, since it is also a lightweight fabric. Also, there are various natural methods of extracting the bamboo fabric as compared to the polyester, which can greatly reduce the industry production, indirectly support sustainability. Can I have the next slide, please? To implement this project, I need guidance and mentoring of experts in the field of fashion. I also need the financial resources to source the fabrics, the materials, and the machines for manufacturing. I also need a strong network to connect with the influencers, the fashion bloggers, and most importantly, the sports person and the dancers to showcase, like when they wear the same bamboo fabric sportswear and they perform their physical activities like dancing and sports, and when we can actually see that how comfortable it is and how it solves all the problems.
Ashwarya, wrap up. Your time is up. Actually, another 10 to 15 seconds. Please wrap up.
Yes, yes. And it first of all solves the problem of the sweat blocking. Also, it is stretchable and lightweight. And since it can be extracted naturally, it solves the it cuts down the industry costs and supports sustainability, also solving the major problem in sports and dance. Can I have the next slide, please? So my vision is to substitute and completely convert the fabric of polyester and use more of bamboo fabric, solving these problems and support the industry, promoting sustainability. Thank you so much.
Jewry is requested for the questions.
Dear, I have a question for you. Now, you have said that you are not so pro polyester. Now, as a faculty, I will ask you, there are reasons why polyester or fibers like lycra, okay, is very popular. They have certain qualities. Now, in case you are planning to blend something like a bamboo fiber with cotton, so what about the resiliency of the, fabric quality? They're going to crush. What about the stretch that is required in a particular performance clothing? Have you thought about all of these?
Yes, since I researched on the internet, what the results that bamboo fabric is extremely stretchable, and also it can be blended with multiple fabrics, and there is no real effect on the resiliency as per my research.
Bamboo fabric is stretchable? Is it as per some research?
Oh yes, when it is combined with other stretchable fabrics.
Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you.
I have actually a little bit the same question, because I never heard that bamboo is a stretchable fabric. But did you already find the manufacturer who can produce this fabric? Did you work already with that?
Oh no, I have not yet found the manufacturers, but I just saw an article on the internet saying that when the bamboo fabric is mixed with other stretchable materials like cotton, then it can be a great substitute for sportswear.
Because sorry to intervene, cotton is not stretchable until and unless it is, I believe the other jury member will agree with me. So cotton is not stretchable until and unless it is mixed with spandex. Okay, so, or it is a knit, of course. Knit has a structure which can stretch. So as a recommendation, I would like to tell you that if you are thinking about different kinds of construction of the fabric rather than woven only, or you're thinking about different composition, mix and match and blendings, then definitely there is a potential. But the way that you are presenting, that has a lot of restrictions. I think you need more research.
Actually, I totally agree with you, and I would like to tell you that the idea in general to have a natural elastic stretching material, but it's really good, and this is very sustainable. The idea is, I think you will face some difficulties to find the way to produce this fabric. So maybe you should search in the market already who is using the natural materials, what is the innovations in this field and what was developed already, and maybe to base your idea on that, or to connect to some I don't know, some innovative factories, and to find out maybe you can develop the new fabric. That will be great. But by now the idea looks really fresh and very raw, even though it's there's a big potential. But I think that something that can block you to develop this project is already initial the fabric. So yeah.
So we have time for one more question.
Thank you. Everything is clear. I agree with previous speakers.
Okay, so then we go over to the next one. Yash, okay. Now Yash has AlphaMart, and he uses AI algorithms for showing the buyer the actual product they are looking for, and use AR and VR technology for better interaction with the applications. So
okay,
on to you,
so
Yash.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Little louder.
Okay. Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, so this is the Android application that we are working on. And as you can see, our application is using AR feature inside our application for selling the fashion products. Okay, so these are some key features of our application. Our application is under development. We are working on it. And our application has AR and VR facilities and artificial intelligence for providing user what they actually want. Because sometimes what happens that user bought product online, fashion products online, and they think that like color is not same as shown in the picture. Okay, so we can use AR and VR technology for solving this problem. And these are the features like user can view the product image, the AR model, and the VR headset on their own avatar. They can create their own avatar inside our application. And the second thing is they can buy the physical product and the virtual products as well. They can buy the non-fungible tokens from our application, and same product, they can also buy the same product physically if it is available in our application. Okay, and the third feature is the crypto. They can pay through cryptocurrency, and we involve this because we think that no, we don't think. I actually tried it. For a payment gateway, it is used as a payment gateway because there is no media. There is no company which is taking taxes through crypto. And the third, next thing is we have an virtual store, in which the user can view the products on their avatar. And the third thing is for marketing purpose, we are using the in-app share and earn feature inside application. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is the same thing that I said, that the problem is when user buy something they see on the e-commerce platform, like it happens with me several times that I see the product color, and when I bought the product, the color was not exactly same. The color was same, like I bought the red color, but it was not exactly the same color that I wanted. So we can solve this problem with AR and VR feature, and we are using artificial intelligence for solving the problem of the size of the product. Like every company has different size scale for the product. Like sometime I bought some product of L size and another product for the same size, but the fitting of the product is not the same. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, so as I already said, we are working on the application by now, and by now we have already done the AR feature completely. We are working on the VR feature right now, and I need funds and guidance for developing the further project. Okay, so next slide, please. Okay,
another 10 seconds, please wrap up, Raj, Yash.
Okay, so this is how we launch our product. We can use these marketing strategies like affiliate marketing for marketing our application in market, and in-app share and non-fungible tokens, and influencer marketing for marketing our application in the market. Okay, so that is it.
Time for the questions from the jury.
Hello,
do you hear me well? Yes. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, so you wanna connect cryptocurrencies and NFTs with your AR and VR solutions? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. And do you have some sort of a MVP done already? Something like anything?
Sorry, sir. I didn't get it.
Sorry. Do you have any MVP? I mean, minimum viable product, like a platform or like
yes, sir, we are working on the platform. As you can see in the previous slides, we are working on an AR application which is already doing the AR feature. We are working on the VR feature of the same application.
Yeah, okay, I see. So but now can I download it now somewhere? Like
no, sorry, sir, sorry, you can't download it now because we are working on that and we didn't deploy the product yet.
Okay, how much time do you need to deploy it? So
okay, sir, if I get enough guidance and enough things that I want, then it will take maximum 6 months in deploying the whole product.
6 months. Okay. When you say you need enough guidance, and what else? You need money, yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. I need money because I have lots of people who are working in the same space.
Yeah.
And yes, sir.
And as the back, like the back part of the business, yeah, at the back end, do you already have any blockchain solutions or like?
Yes, sir. I am. Sorry.
What blockchain solutions do you want to connect to your VR and AR applications?
So, sir, we are thinking that we on connecting the Ethereum blockchain.
Why? Why Ethereum? Why Ethereum?
Because most of the non-fungible tokens that platforms, they are already connected with the Ethereum blockchain. That's why we think it is easy for us to scale the product because they are most of the people like on OpenSea, these are NFT platforms.
Do you know how many people are there on the Ethereum blockchain making NFTs, making and buying and selling?
So I don't have any idea about this.
Not more than 200,000 people all
Yes,
over
sir.
the world. Why? Because Ethereum blockchain is the worst thing ever for real business. It's good business to just, we are in this business for 3 years in NFTs, yeah. So it's the worst place to do something real for commerce, for trades, for real marketing, and so on. It's quite good for Elon Musk to make his unique NFT and to shout out with his Twitters, 63 million Twitter, saying, okay, guys, I minted NFT, that's it. Everybody reads about it, yeah? Then everybody tries to use real, and OpenSea is just the marketplace for them, yeah? And but when you go to Ethereum blockchain, it's impossible to use it. So that's why we invested into our custom blockchain, which is made for fashion industry. And let's keep in touch. Maria, may I ask you, yes? Can I ask the contacts and be in touch, or?
Yes, of course. We will do it after the stream.
Yeah, okay.
To evaluate the idea and ask about our three criteria.
Cool.
For evaluation, and then everything possible. Of course, that's what we have community of our project. That's why I hope you to kind of communicate with our participants.
Maria, we can do one more thing. Once the evaluation is done, the jury can, of course, come back to the participants and give them the feedback as well.
Yes.
Where they can improve and all the improvement areas.
My question wasn't just the feedback with the marks. I mean, just we can invest, we can involve them, we can do something, because what I see, it's extremely straight, understandable, and e-commerce is e-commerce. Yeah, it's always needed. AR, VR, and metaverse, blah blah blah. It's like a good thing. Everyone is rushing this direction, yes, but being connected to right blockchain, to right. Who's your target market? Young designers or Gucci?
Sorry, sir.
Who is your target market? Who is your audience? You are going to approach. What designers? Young designers or like Gucci designers?
So anybody who wants to sell their products on, they can sell their products.
Anybody isn't target market. Target is target. Yes, target is like young women is my target market, for instance, or
so
Chinese
young people's
young designers.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nice. Thank you.
Can I ask a quick one? Yeah, please, Katrina, go ahead. You asked before.
Just a quick question. Do you have competitors? Maybe I'm not so much in this, but
yes, ma'am. So there are some companies who are selling digital products online, but there are very few of them who are selling both the virtual and the physical products. I don't think there is any other company who is selling the virtual and physical product both together.
In this case, I would suggest you to do the research, because LVMH company, who keeps Louis Vuitton, Dior, and other brands, they developed the platform. So now I think it should be on soon. Virtual trying room, virtual thing. So basically, even though during the runway you can pick some stuff and you can try on you with the special application, and then you can choose the size, choose everything. You can see the product in advance and you can purchase it already. So maybe it would be interesting for you to check these ideas.
Okay,
because it's a big company. They've been working on that idea. It's been 5 years. They invested a lot of money to develop it properly. And
we will beat them, of course. Yash Gupta will beat them. So I'm sure that they just spent their millions for the last 5 years, and that's it. Because all the trend with the metaverse and NFTs is just for last months. Yeah. And we talked a lot to Gucci, for instance, yeah, and I know the bosses from Louis Vuitton, LVMH, yeah. They are like cool ones. They're huge, of course, but of course they are not competition of this startup, because their target market is younger designers, not of course not Louis Vuitton. And in the sense of younger fashion, they will beat. I hope so.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Subrata, you had a question.
Do you have time for quick?
Yeah, just last one.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to understand your background. Are you from technical background?
Yes, sir. I am an ethical hacker and I am a developer. And
okay.
I recently completed my graduation 1 year back.
Okay. And how big is your team currently?
Sir, all my team members are developers and ethical hackers. They are currently into the crypto space and NFT space, or they are already working in these spaces, and some of them already have their applications on internet.
Got it. Got it. Thank you.
So next we have Ashwarya again. This time her project is about adjustable zippers on the inside of the jeans, which can make the waist 2 inches smaller. So Ashwarya,
yes,
over to you.
Hello everyone. My next idea is adjustable jeans. Can I have the next slide, please? Yes, a description of the idea. A zipper on either part of the jeans is attached on the inside part of jeans, which can make it almost 2 inches smaller. This major problem I have seen in girls who are extremely slim, but they have an hourglass figures. So for them, the problem created is when they buy the industry standard size jeans, they either get the waist in bigger size and at the hips parts it's very tight, or it happens vice versa. To solve this problem, can I have the next slide, please? To solve this problem, most of the common girls, what they do is they either attach a belt to it, or just simply change or simply wear a longer top on it, which completely destroys the look of the outfit. And moreover, the problem is not completely solved. To solve this basic problem from the root itself, I have introduced this idea of adjusting an adjustable zipper inside of the jeans on either sides. In this way, what will happen is when they close the zipper, it can create it will reduce the waist size by 1 inch on the left side and 1 inch on the right side. And also there will be another part of denim cloth, jeans cloth attached to it. So even if the zipper is not closed, even if the zipper is not used, or even if the zipper is used, it won't touch the surface of the skin, so it will be completely comfortable. Can I have the next slide, please? For implementing this idea, I need guidance and mentors in the field of fashion, also some financial resources, the fabrics and materials for manufacturing, also to connect with the influencers and celebrities for the online and offline marketing. And also, I look forward to introduce this part of fashion. Can I please have the next slide? Also, I look forward to solve this problem for most of the teenage girls across the globe, to solve this problem for girls with an hourglass figure. And I also look forward to donate at least 10% of the manufacturing to the NGOs or to the economically backward classes, wherein they can also get a good exposure of fashion and comfort which they deserve. Thank you so much.
Okay. Time for the questions from the jury.
Aishwarya, the problem that you spoke about, we have adjustable plackets, right? We have different kinds of button systems. We have elastics at the waist. I'm talking about the general construction of denim trousers. Be it for men, be it for women, or men who, overgrow the size of the denims. They already have them in the cupboard. So how do you think your thing is unique? Because when you add zippers, it's definitely going to increase the construction bit, the cost bit. So how are you going to adjust that part? Will you have customers who can adjust to the increase in the cost, or can you ensure that the quality of the stitching on the denim will be at par, or will would they like to take those zippers? Because along with zippers would come problems of movement of the puller, because as you know the buttons on denims, especially the pullers in the denims, do not work after some time. Either the puller would break off or the button would break off, and it's very difficult to repair. They cannot be repaired in a regular shop. Denim buttons and zippers are very different from the regular ones, because usually the thickness of the fabric is thick, and it cannot run in any general machine. So have you really researched on all of these things?
Yes, first of all, people always like to see, experiment and like to see something new. If there is something new introduced in the market which actually solves an existing problem, people are always ready to invest in it. Second most thing, talking about the zipper, there is not a single type of the thick zippers which is initially right now available on the jeans, but there are zippers of very thin quality which are also available in the market right now. We can use that for the inside part, and if it and as I said, my target audience is especially teenage girls with an hourglass figure who face that problem, that either when they buy the industry standard size of jeans, they face the problem that the waist is small and below the hips it is loose, or vice versa, that the waist is big and at the hips it is light. So if it is solving their problem without having to buy an extra belt or buy another extra outfit, or if the jeans itself is solving the problem, I'm sure that they will love to invest in it. And since I said that there is a very thin quality, very thin what I can say is a thin quality of zippers available in the market, and I have also mentioned that there will be an existing part of cloth of the denim trouser itself, inside the jeans, which will cover it even if the zipper is open or even if the zipper is closed. So either way, it will be comfortable for them.
Okay, thank you. I would recommend you to research on stretchable yokes, small stretchable yokes which are put on the side seams of women's denims to take care of any particular, size increase or decrease. These are particularly also used for maternity wear, if you know, where the women undergoes, body shape changes in the, early trimesters of pregnancies. So this is a particular thing which is already being used. So I would really like you to go through, maybe, you can go forward in this particular way. Maybe instead of zippers, if you think of, other stretchable fabrics, giving the same function, it will help you. The second thing I would like to point out here is you are talking about thin zips, but look at the position that you are planning to put it in. It is in the waist and the hip zone, which are high stress zones. When you are sitting down on a chair, there is a lot of stretch which is required in this area, because this area expands when we sit down, okay, or when we bow down. So that is something which is very, very important. We really need secure zippers over there and strong ones so that it doesn't have any possibility of opening. You get me?
We have time for one more question.
I want just ask you about your background. How old are you and where do you study now?
Yes,
I see ideas generator now in your person, and I want to understand your background.
I'm right now a second year student and I'm pursuing my fashion communication.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Go on. Maybe I will share my feedback later on. Thank you. Thank you for your presentations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to mention for Anutama, please, can you evaluate the previous participant and then, of course, Ashwarya? That's the proposal from our...
Yes, I'm already doing that. I'm in the process. Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay, we can go ahead then. Yeah, Lanjana, please. Thank you.
Everyone ready? Shall I go for the next one?
Ready?
Yeah, okay. So next we have Ramin up. So Ramim Huck's aim is to help buy the online clothes through a mobile app. So on to you, Ramim.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Ramim Huck from Assam. Okay, actually,
Little louder, Ramim. Little louder.
Yes, sorry. My name is Ramim Huck, and I'm from Assam. Actually, my app is about e-commerce website that is B2C. So we are targeting business to customer. Next slide, please, ma'am. Okay, this is an e-commerce platform. So we don't need any manufacturing unit or anything else. We'll just onboard the merchants. And we have just a unique idea about that platform that we are using an AI system where people can measure their size accordingly. If there are many e-commerce platform in the market, but they are not using this AI system. And people, whenever they are ordering something like shoes and even clothes, after they receive either the clothes either they receive that clothes bigger in size or in smaller in size. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, problem is that for that reason, many of the customer or the clients, they prefer to go on an offline store, but in this busy era, so people are not willing to spend their time going to the offline store. So if I develop this AI system through this e-commerce website, people can easily purchase this clothes from the e-commerce website without spending their time. So they can save their time for other works. Next slide, please, ma'am. Okay, resources. We just need a mentor and little bit of funding, and I've got a team right now. Even I've got a marketing head and everything else, and we are working on it. And it will take around 6 months to complete all those things. Next slide, ma'am. Okay, for product launch, actually we are thinking of doing some Instagram. We will just connect with the Instagram influencer. Even we can go for digital marketing. After that, we can even aware people through Facebook ads or Google ads, and even we can put up a banner in every corner in a city. That's it, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Ramim.
Thank you.
Questions from the jury, and I request the jury to limit the questions to around 3 questions, actually.
So, Ramim, thank you for the project. Just could you please clarify? It was not so clear. So basically, this application can be used. I can download it, and I can, for example, use it while I'm doing purchase on Net-a-Porter or My Teresa or another online platform, right? Or
Yes. Actually, we are trying to launch it through in a global market. Okay, but the idea is still on paper. We have not made an MVP of this. We are working on it.
yes, this I understood, but I would like to have more clarification from your side because it's not clear for me. Either you want to develop online platform with some brands, and then while this experience you can upload like more information. Either I will upload the application, and then while my purchase in another online platforms, I can use your system.
No, actually, we will just develop an app that is e-commerce platform by ourselves. Okay, where people can just purchase from our platform the clothes and everything, like shoes, clothes, and all, by just taking up their mobile camera, and they can take the measurement of their clothes size, color, anything else, and so they can order it through our website or through our app.
Yes, but are you gonna have the brands or not? You're gonna have only
all. It's all. We are not targeting the brands. We are targeting everyone. That is B2C,
okay.
Business to customer.
Time for one question. One more question.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question. Thank you for the presentation. I have a question about your qualification and the team's qualification, because it's because your product needs to high qualification, and if you analyze competitors around the world, you will find a lot of things, interesting things in this area.
Yeah, actually, ma'am, I work as in a hotel industry last before, but I'm a founder of Uthalo.com. That is a logistic company where I'm running this company only in Northeast India, but it is out of fashion industry, so I'm not mentioning it about all those. And my team, I've got a marketing head who had worked for a medicine company as a sales executive. Okay, Saddam, and I have got a legal advisor, Neetu. He is working as a high court judge in Guwahati, and I have got HR department, Hemant Kashyap, who is to handle all these stuffs, employee. Okay. And,
okay, but I asked about the engineers and IT specialists.
Yes, I've got Abdul, who is looking all the technical fields of web app developing and all. He's a web developer.
Okay, so my feedback is that I'm not sure that I understand the technology, which is the main point in your project. It isn't clear from your presentation now. I just understand that I can use my camera for making some shoppings. And what is the model of monetization of your business? Should I pay for subscription or what, as a client?
No. You don't have to pay as a subscription as a client. Okay? Only you can do one thing. While you are going for shopping, in normal days, you are shopping on Flipkart or Amazon or any website, e-commerce website, right? For clothing, okay? You can use our app, okay? But we are using AI technology. But in Flipkart and Amazon, you can see the size and color through just using your phone. Anything else? But in our website, you can just take out your camera, you choose the cloth, you open the camera and you see whether it fits with you, the cloth fits with you or not. It's all about it. And after that, if it fits, you can just order it and the product will be delivered to you.
Yes, sir, but it is okay. So thank you. I got it. I still have a lot of questions. I will.
No, I think Maria, it's the same that it wasn't clear for me neither. So basically, I need to purchase on your website, or I can purchase on Amazon.
No, you can purchase on my website.
Okay, so I cannot purchase with your application on Amazon, right?
No.
Okay.
We are developing our only one app, single app.
Okay, thank you. Now it's clear.
Thank you, ma'am. Sorry.
So everyone ready for the last one?
The questions for the jurors, do you need time, like more time to evaluate?
Yeah.
Let us know. Okay, we're waiting then. Thanks. Okay, I think we can go ahead.
Okay. The last but not the least, Vignesh V has an interesting idea of adjustable heels to match with our outfit and occasions. So watch out, all the ladies. So over to you, Vignesh.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon to all, first of all, and me and my friend is here along to present the idea. First of all, let me start. And this is a idea regarding the footwear industry, where we brought up an shoes in which we can adjust the size of the height of the heel. And over to next slide, please. Next slide, please. Yeah, the main idea is that I have seen many women use different shoes, as different shoes like for different heights according to the occasion and also the dress also. And we have come up with an idea where we can resolve it in 3 ways. We provide you 3 models where in each model we can adjust the size of the height of the shoes. In the first model, we can adjust it manually by replacing the heel, and in the other one we can adjust it in automatically also. Next slide, please. Next slide. Yeah. Okay, next one also. I think these are covered. Yeah. Like regarding the resources, we only use existing resources in completing the step, and we also like use some mechanical parts in addition to the existing. That's what we are using extra in this. And regarding the mechanical part, my friend will be speaking on the mechanical part. Alin.
Hi, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I think I have an issue with my video, ma'am.
No worries. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Yeah, ma'am. As Vignesh told you that it can be done in 2 ways. First one, it can be manually controlled for the reduction of cost and all. It can be manually controlled, as a simple technique. I can tell you that it's a technique used in umbrella, just folding in parts. That's what it's done by manually. And the second thing is it can be done by electronically by motors, small motors. Like for example, for Nike they have self lacing shoes, right? Like that. It consists of batteries and motors which will electronically adjust the heel size by just the press of a button. Which doesn't depend on the touching of the foot it's very annoying, touching the underfoot and adjusting the heel size and all. So it can be controlled electronically by just with a tap of switch. It can be controlled. That's all, ma'am.
Okay.
That's all about our presentation, ma'am, and it's the basic of the idea.
Okay. So thank you, Vignesh. Time for the questions from the jury. We have time for 3 questions.
Hi, this is Subrata here. Can I ask a quick one?
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're audible, sir.
So, what's your uniqueness in the idea?
So it's our uniqueness is in that the adjusting of the shoes. I have seen only one model where we can adjust the height of the shoes, and it's a model where we can only adjust to one height. They are providing only either with heels or without heels. Here we are providing multiple heights in the same shoes.
Okay, have you filed any patent?
Not yet, sir, because we are not ready with a prototype yet, so we haven't filed for a patent. As I have written in the PPT, we are looking forward in filing the patent. Also, we are planning to come up with exclusively an Indian brand using the India's finest leather. We are planning. We have a plan on that.
Okay, thank you.
To make it a big brand. That's what, sir. We have a plan. That's all.
Great, got it. Thank you.
So another question from me. Do you know how usually you produce the shoes, especially the high heels?
Ma'am, actually, we are working on that. Actually, we know how high heels are made in small quantities or small quantities. We don't know the larger production or such that technicalities.
My question was as well, because when you usually work on the heels, you can't really produce one shoe and to apply a different heels on this shoe because there's a specific of the construction. So one sole that was produced for the heel 10 centimeters, you can't put a heel 8 centimeter because it would be not wearable because of the construction. Either you propose an exclusive sole that can match all type of heels and heights. Either you will just have to well, I don't see another reason, another solution for that. So maybe you have to do more research on the construction, on the technical parts, and then just to check as well the market needs and your competitors' potential. So,
Actually, are you talking about the compatible or the sustainability, the solid form? Actually, we are why because we are looking forward for the carbon fiber parts and all.
it's very, your connection or something is not very well, so I can't.
Ma'am, I just asked you, you're talking about the solid or the sustainability of that heel, because we know that if it's a less compatible substance, it will not withstand the load of our body weight. So we are actually looking for the more solid forms, like we are using like carbon fiber and all. We are just researching about the carbon fiber parts.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks again. The question was about the form and technology of shoes itself, not only about heels. And I also will comment that you need more research on this point. I'm worried that you need to produce both shoes and heels in this case. It could be solved. Idea is interesting, but there are a lot of questions still.
Any more questions?
There is something that I would like to point out. Since you're working on the design of shoes, the design is, if you're talking about a shoe is a very functional item. So when we are talking about shoes, we are also considering where is that shoe being worn. I mean, what is the purpose of the shoe? Is it being worn as a corporate wear, whether it is functional, or is it evening wear? So what is the purpose of having heels? I mean, what is the exact kind of customer that you are looking into? Maybe if it could be, I mean, I'm just thinking aloud, it could be something that you are using while you're traveling, because instead of carrying two shoes, you're ending up carrying one, and because you can comfortably interchange the heels, you can have 2 to 3 usages to that. But it is very important to understand the make of the shoe, the manufacturing and the functionality of the shoe, because the shoes are made very, very differently. The flat heels, the high heels, the sandals, the loafers, there are different kinds of shoes. The make is very, very different. So you will have to, I think, have a better insight about how the shoes are manufactured, what is the stress level or the endurance that is required in different kinds of shoes, where it can be worn. Maybe, certain shoes can be worn over the carpet only, and certain shoes are okay to, climb up and down the stairs. These ergonomics have to be looked into.
Yeah, ma'am, I got you. Actually, you're speaking about, apart from keeping out that heels, different parts is. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, you're audible.
Ma'am, are you telling about the, apart from the heels and all, the front, like the front models and also is very important, like that you're telling like that, ma'am?
Yes, I'm talking about multiple things in a shoe. A shoe is not only about the heel. It's also about the closure. It's about the wearability. It's about the function. It's about the look. It's about the make. There are a lot of things with it. So if you change the heel, that doesn't mean it's going to fit the other requirements. So that, I think, you will have to look at it, pay attention to.
Yeah, ma'am, I got you, ma'am. If you're speaking like that, actually changing the heels doesn't decrease or increase your comfortability of the shoes. Like we researched on that. Like we have no graphical representation to show you. Like because adjusting the heel size will on the man, just imagine that on the back part, when the heel is decreased, the front part also just it will be increased to a 65%. It will be increased from the top, so that it doesn't affect your comfortability. The second thing is, for the front portion. Actually, our friend is studying in NID, National Institute of Design, and she's working on the footwear there, and she's actually making a design for the changing of the front part also, for the front structure, removable front structure. Like also we are researching on that.
Thank you, Vignesh.
Yeah, thank you so much, Vignesh. I guess now it's time for the jury. Yeah. And it's time for the jury to go to the breakout room so that they can discuss and let us know about their final result.
Maybe a few minutes if it's possible.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so if jury members finished their work, please join the jury room.
So anyone would like to share their experience and any feedback?
Okay, we have special slide for this.
Okay.
As we usually do. So guys, can you please turn on your camera for a second or just sound? Okay, thank you. So still there we have different emojis, which means different emotions. And I would like to ask you the first one, which type of color would you like to choose, which means which emotion are you feeling now? And then if you would like to also to share with us, how do you feel now? Like maybe there was something funny, something that you didn't expect, or for example, you would like to change something for the next time of your presentation, please also share with us. But first, let's start with the emoji. Who will be the first? Don't shy. All of us a little bit nervous, even organizers, so it's normal. Okay. Yes.
Okay, so I'll go with the green one because I always stay happy.
Cool.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that's perfect. I think credo for your life. Okay, who'll be the next?
I'm a little bit nervous. I'll go for the third one.
The which one?
Third one, yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow one.
Okay, third one, super yellow. Yeah, we all of us still have question who will be the finalist, how I don't know how the jurors evaluate my presentation and so on.
But
yeah, sure.
One thing I would like to say that all your presentations were very good. So how they evaluate on the criteria, it's up to them. Sure. But you know, when I started this and when NFZ contacted Idea Capital Ventures, so my very first reaction was, what is this? How am I going to go about it? Okay, so because I'm not a fashion major, so it took me some time to even understand what they are looking for. So from 117 applications to 7 presentations, and that to relevant ones. I'm very proud of you guys. Well done. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
That's true. That's true. Okay, who will be the next? Ashwarya, would you like to share with us your emotion? Okay.
I would choose the second blue emoji because when I applied, I filled the form for the fashion pitch. I'm just in second year right now, pursuing my fashion communication. So I was excited and equally nervous as well.
No, you were very good. Both the projects are very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yeah. So creative person. So
very, very creative. Yes.
Bhavika, maybe you would like to share?
I'll choose the green one because I really like to meet new people. So I'll go with the green one.
Cool. Maybe Vignesh or Viplav, yeah?
Yeah, yes. What's this about? Actually, I was in a call. Yeah,
okay.
So what should I do? What's this game about? Something like that.
Yeah,
okay.
you just...
Yeah, go ahead, Tanya. No problem.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Thank you. You just need to choose the emoji, which is about your feelings. Like the green one, it's when you're happy, super excited. Oh my God, what happens now? The blue one, it's actually about I'm keep calm, everything goes like it's need to be. And yellow, it's about maybe you a little bit, nervous and still have a questions, but at the same time you're excited, it's okay. And the red one, you're super sad, that they upset at all and don't like this life, so like that.
Yeah, maybe the blue one. I will go with the blue one.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhat okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Vignesh.
Yeah, nothing much. I'm not satisfied with my presentation because today I had a rough day, so I couldn't make it up, and I was driving, by the way, so I couldn't tell everything what I had to. So I'm not satisfied with my presentation, but yeah, it went well. I think my friend did it well, so I think it's okay.
Yeah, you guys went really well.
Yeah.
So it was good. So it's always you have a room for improvement, whatever you do.
Yeah, because today I couldn't get up with my schedule, so
it happens with everyone.
That's because you have a little bit complicated technology behind your product, so that's why there's a lot of questions because it's not something usual.
Yeah, but in a group we are having everyone expertise in every field to do that. We're having design part, we are having mechanical, and everybody is there in every field, so it's not that a bit tough for that.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you.
I want to appreciate both the ideas from Ashwarya because both the ideas are very innovative, and I sometimes think that how people think like that, because mine idea is very simple. It is an e-commerce, but I involve some feature in it because I'm into that space of crypto and NFT. But both the ideas of Ashwarya are really impressive, and they are very innovative.
Tanya, would you please like to tell them about the next step? The accelerator November 16th. So they would know what is waiting for them. Yeah.
Sure, but I just want to take the floor to Biplav, who also wants to share his emotions, but then Vignesh take the floor. So
yeah, so I would probably go with the green one because I do always stay happy. And it has been a great experience, meeting new people and getting to know their ideas and all. And I believe it is high time the youth to rise up, and take over the country because, new technology and new people should be in the forefront of, changing the course of history as you know it. So yeah,
and of course, and India becoming Atmanirbhar as we call it.
Yes,
right?
exactly, ma'am.
But I have something to say, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, India got government has provided us many schemes now, like Atmanirbhar, anything. But in Northeast India, we are not having those privileges. Even I have been running a startup called uthalo.com, that is a logistic app. Okay, and we are just having difficulty on finding the good talents, funding, acceleration program, and all. We are getting a tough time, but we are making.
So when with startup, everyone has a tough time. When we are having with Ida Capital Ventures, we are also having a tough time finding a VC and everything. Yeah.
But we are doing in bootstrapping and all. But in Bangalore and Mumbai or Chennai, either there is called IT City and all. We easily get those VC or a mentor
Yes,
who can
agreed,
guide
agreed.
us. But in Northeast India, there is no
Northeast
such
India,
kind of.
it will be a little difficult for you. But
Yeah,
since you've reached out to NFZ, and we'll also see who else is interested with your idea, and let's see if we can connect someone with you so that who can help you with it.
Even in these features, we have yes sir, I've not got any idea, he said before, but I have just done a research. We have got a competitor, that is Wanakicks, that is from America. Okay, but they are dealing only on shoes. They are not dealing on clothes. So I'm trying to just evaluate those ideas and take an action.
Okay, guys, I just have the message that our jurors already done with the discussion and with the evaluating. So I think before they return to us, just a few minutes more, we will be able to get who is the finalist of these competitions. Just let me know if everyone is here, or we still waiting for some
Vignesh is not. Everyone else is here except for Vignesh.
Okay, super, guys. Yeah, and talking about the Pre-Accelerator Program, of course, for the finalists, it will be a lot of opportunities. I mean, the mentorship and then educational session. So we'll work on your idea, and of course, we want to give you the mentor who's really deep into your, let's say, technology, or not technology, maybe just your project, or like business developer experience, so on. So whatever you need, I mean, because that depends on what product you try to grow. Yeah, so you will have the Pre-Accelerator as a finalist, and many different sessions, interesting, and for your development personally, and then for your product development.
I guess Maria is back.
Yeah, everyone is back.
Everyone is back. So can we have all the videos on, please?
Okay.
Can we take a photo?
Yeah. I think Vignesh, she said, is driving, I guess.
Okay, but we can.
No, actually, I'm not driving. I'm in the back seat. Yeah, I'm on the way to.
Please switch on the video. We want to take a photo.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Now we can see you, Vignesh. Yes.
Okay. Oh, tell like 3, 2, 1, and then photo. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. And one more time.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Ready? And can you be a little bit happier than you are? Just in case. Okay. You don't know whether you're finalist or not, so just be happy for the moment. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
And now it's the time for our jury members to share their vision in very short form for you. Please take the floor. Brata, can you start?
Me? Yeah. Okay. I think it was quite good actually listening to all the pitches. Obviously, a couple of them, or maybe 3 of them, I found they're quite clear in their conception what they want to do, and the others probably were not so clear, but definitely they can improve upon, right? They can obviously work on few things, and all the concepts were quite good actually, right? But in a pitching event or pitching competition like this, where you would like to provide you some kind of mentorship, coaching, accelerator, whatever, so obviously we have to judge you on the basis of some criteria, right? So how clear you are when you're pitching, you have only 3 minutes of time. So I think that is something which is very, very important, right? You have to absolutely clear what you are trying to do, right? For example, I remember one judge asked you your kind of customer profile, right? So you have to be absolutely clear on that as well. So again, I would say that it's fantastic listening to all the pitches. Everybody worked quite hard, and it was very, very evident from the pitches that you witnessed today. I think everybody did a great job, and everybody deserves a clap.
Thank you very much, Subrat. Thank you. Kazbek, can you share your emotions?
No emotions, but just like the advice that even if you want to do something new with the high heels, yes, please try to think something digital at the same time. Yeah, maybe that can be the connection between high heels in metaverses or like in NFTs or elsewhere, as in real life. Because as I understand, in real life, high heels are going down, step by step, not in one day, but make the connection and make high heels for avatars. Yes, that will work. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Your idea is good.
Thank you. Very good advice, I think, for this project. Please, Katerina.
First of all, I would like to thank to everybody for work and the judges as well for their time. My advice would be probably to take more seriously on what you're working, because you're investing your time, you're investing your ideas, your energy, and we're investing our time as well to help you. And to achieve the goal, I think basically you need to follow your dream for sure, but be more, to have more hunger for the details and for everything, because business in our time, the idea is very great. If you go in more into the details, do the research, if we take, no matter which idea you presented today, but if you go into the details, you should have checked the competition, the competitor, you have to check the technical details, you have to check the not only marketing side or influencers or something more, let's say, interesting for the younger generation, but please check also the base for this, because if you're presenting something, it will be always more useful for you and more efficient than to get the result if you go more into the details. And of course, I wish you best of luck, and I wish you to small tips. Once you present your next idea, please do some small business plan, like for which customer you are targeting, which product, what is the innovation, and actually all these questions that have been presented more.
Thank you, Katerina. And one more judge's opinion from India side, please take the floor.
Thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity to be here and share, and it's great to have this afternoon together with you, afternoon and of course now evening in India. So it's great, and I'm actually very overwhelmed to see the students, the kind of ideas that are coming. I'm sure you put in a lot of work because the ideas that were shared, definitely had certain amount of uniqueness. But being jury members are really very difficult because we evaluate one against the other. We actually look into the pros and the cons, and we are definitely going to, look into the ones which have more prospect. Now, for the students, because we are trying to rate them or give weightage to the ones which are better than the others, not to say that the ones which are not as better can't improve. Of course, there is a lot of potential in everybody's work. And because we are not trying to create clone of each other, I am sure the potentials are there 360 degrees. So if you can't look into this way, you can definitely look into that. And there is a lot of potential because there is no end to customers. I mean, there are a lot of customers. It's just up to us. How do we, capture them? That's number one. Number two is the people who are speaking about it. A few times I found they are very unclear about the purpose or the function. They're looking into design. They are looking into aesthetics. They are looking into function, but they are not relating it to the customer. That is something which is very, very important. To have a market is very important. To be able to design, a design is not a design until and unless it has potential to be sold. That is something which is very important because we are looking into the sustainability of the business also. Until and unless you are able to sell your product, you are not able to convince your customers about your product. Maybe if the first season you sell, but the next season you are not able to. And if you're able to sell, even if you don't promote, the word of mouth will go around and automatically you will generate customers. That is something which is very, very important. So please highlight what is the purpose, who are you targeting at, and especially the USP. When you are talking about, okay, this is my product and this is what is going to recognize the product, give it its true identity, make sure you are true to it. If I say that it is unique and it is Indian, then there has to be some kind of Indianness which is recognized without it being promoted or said. Because customers are very, very intelligent these days. They have exposure. They are going to compare your product with 5 other products which are already there in the market, and only then they are going to be convinced. So our words are not definitely important. It is your duty to also research and find out that these are my competitors. So I'll have to give them some kind of competitive advantage to be able to stand out from the rest of the products which are already there. Now, when there are a lot of customers who are, already producing what you are producing, then it is very, very difficult to pitch in, because the customers already, are associated with some brand which they are taking it from, and they're already satisfied with those brands. So why would they take it from you? So that is a very big question. The next thing which is very, very important is the execution part, about the manufacturing part, about knowing the technical know-how, which has definitely been pointed out by multiple jury members, to be able to understand what is possible and what is feasible. They are two different things. You might think that, okay, this is possible for argument's sake, but is it feasible? Is it practically feasible? Will it give you some kind of monetary benefit? That is something which is very important. And at the end, money matters. Will you be able to sell? Will people buy? It is not about making a good design, but also able to understand what the customer wants. Your design is very good. People will nod their heads and say, wow, you've made a beautiful, but then they don't buy. Then the purpose is lost. It becomes an art and not a design. So these are little things which I have just written down so that, and I think that puts everything in a nutshell. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for this comments, and I hope we got it and we'll work on it. And I want to just tell that NFZ Fashion Pitch is all about innovations and uniqueness in fashion, something new in cross the fashion industries as well. So we are ready to share the results of today's event. Tanya, please do it. And I want to say that only 5 finalists from the 1st till the 5th place will join our pre-acceleration programs, and we say thank you to the 6th and 7th place, not today, but you need to remember that you've been chosen from around 117, if I'm not mistaken, 117 people. That's why it's also some little win. But the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place, you are invited to our pre-acceleration, and you'll have chance to present your ideas to investors and business angels 16th of December after the end of pre-acceleration program. Thank you again to everybody. You are great. Please don't stop doing. Try to show yourself. Try to study your topic deeply. You will read a lot of things in comments, but for sure, for those who will join our pre-acceleration program, I hope you will receive much more because you have mentors, coaching, and inspiring sessions from real businesses. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Jewry.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nilajana for organizing all these things, and thank you our participants. You are great. We are looking forward to see your best thing market.
Thank you so much, Maria. I would also like to thank NFZ team for giving us the opportunity to find out so many good participants for the presentation today, and especially Tanya, who really helped me when I told her that I'm moderating for the first time. So this is my first pitch.
Congratulations, sir, your first time.
Thank you so much, guys. And Tanya was really, she's really told me what to say, what not to say, how to say, and thank you so much, Tanya. Couldn't have done it without you. And of course, Subrata, he has also mentored me from time to time. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I think overall,
Thank you.
the entire
Thank
thing went very, very well organized, well timed, I must say, and everything, put in order. So I congratulate all the members who have worked in making this a success. I think it worked brilliantly.
Thank you, Ms. Chakraborty. Thank you, Anupama, and thank you for your questions and the advices for the participants.
Sorry, I mean, I have a habit of talking a bit too much, so
No
I'm
problem,
really sorry
no
if I
problem.
extended.
I have the same problem, so no worries.
Okay, 2 hours. It was our time we expected to have, and we have 2 hours.
Yes, yes.
We are brilliant.
As far as
Take
time
care.
management is concerned, yes,
See
we are
you on 16th of December. See you all on the demo day. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
You please turn off